All right, well, long time no see. I don't even remember what I've done lately. You know what? We're just gonna play. That's what we're gonna do. So if you've not watched any of my videos before, which I only have two, so like chances are you haven't. I just kind of ramble about random things while I color. It's just supposed to be, kind of relaxing to watch, and you can just kind of zone out and watch someone do something really satisfying. So I literally did not pick out what I was going to do before I started recording. So I'm just randomly paging through things because I don't know what to do. Isn't that great? I'm really prepared. I'm going to try to pick one that's not enormous so that I can maybe put it all in one video instead of doing like parts. That's kind of my thought pattern here. But I want to do a cool one because why wouldn't you? Okay, let's look at this. Oh, did I not buy it yet? I think that's what it's saying. That's kind of cool, but I don't think I own it. I have to escape probably. Yeah, okay. So if I see that little cart thing, that means I don't own it. That sucks. Okay. Okay, so I have this city one. Let's look at this. Did I start this one? No, I don't like that it's only 4 colors. Let's look at this one. Yeah, I have started that. That's kind of unsatisfying, isn't it? Yeah, I might have to cut this down if this is annoying, but let's see. Summer. I cannot even. Oh, they're people on a beach. That's kind of blocky, though. I don't know if I like that. Okay, that's nice. That's kind of. It's not super interesting, but it's nice. So let's try that. All right. So here we go. Here's our first color. It's the 1. Yeah. I have missed this game because it just really is satisfying. And I know that in other videos, like I've said satisfying way too many times. I'll probably do it again. Let's just be honest. Yeah, I don't know who watches these because I say satisfying a lot. I'm really boring. But like you clicked on the video, right? So I guess you hold the answers. Unknown viewer. There's only 7, so that's it. So we've got a little tree in progress here. It's like the only thing on the whole thing. This is not going to take me very long. I better think of things to say quickly before I lose everyone who ever thought about watching this video. Okay, if I had to tell you one thing, let me think of a good quote to explain. That's what I'm going to do. So I really like this one that I read recently that's, you've not yet met all the people that you will love. So you've not yet met all the people you will love. Just think about that for a second, because I don't want to just talk at you if you're still thinking about what that means to you. So to me, that means, not only is there hope for the future, right? I mean, I think that's kind of the root of it, is just kind of giving you hope, like, okay, like there are going to be people in the future who I'm going to love, who are going to mean something to me. I don't even know them yet. And I think that's really true for everyone. And it's hard to believe sometimes, but like say even at the most extreme case, like say you're like terminally ill in the hospital, right? You're probably still going to meet someone who's going to affect you in a way that you could call a type of love. Like what if, tomorrow is your last day on earth, but you meet somebody who is, a nurse or someone who works at the hospital who looks at you in a way that makes you feel like a person again. You know what I mean? Like, I just think that there's really truth in that. I think that love means a lot of different things, and that if you, are open-minded and you engage with people, you connect with them in any way, you're going to find somebody who you would love, or who would mean something to you in a way that you could maybe consider love. Like it all depends on how you define love, I guess. But I think it's important to have hope that there's going to be connections for you, or there are going to be connections for you in the future that are going to be meaningful. I think there are not a lot of things that are as inspirational as that idea, honestly, because if you thought that you were going to only know the people you know for the rest of your life, that would just be horrifically depressing, I think. Because, I mean, it doesn't even mean that the people in your life suck. It's just like, you don't know what's going to happen. And I think that the idea of not knowing what's going to happen is powerful. Because it's so tempting to go all negative, just to focus on the negative parts and to just say, I know that nothing is going to get better. I know that all the people I'm ever going to love are already in my life. I know what to expect from everyone I know. It's like it's way too black and white. It's way too pessimistic. And it just doesn't really work all that well for you. If you're trying to cultivate a positive attitude, which I would highly recommend. I guess it's not like essential, but I kind of think it is. I think if you're really going to engage in your life and thrive, you gotta actively work on cultivating a positive attitude. Because it's not easy, man. I mean, I understand. Like, I'm no stranger to depression. I totally get it. It's very easy to fall into. It's very easy to say, no, this is not gonna work for me. Like, it's easy to say that I'm just not happy with where I'm at, and to dwell in negative ideas and thoughts. It's a lot harder to say, you know what, I want to live my life. I don't want to sit here stuck in my head thinking about all the things that could go wrong, or all the ways in which I'm terrible and no one loves me and I'm a failure. If you don't want to do that, you got to find the little glimpses of positivity. And it doesn't have to be, an unrealistic, like, everything is unicorns and rainbows. It can be like, you still are alive. You're still breathing. You're still here. There's still a possibility that you don't know what's going to come next, and that might be good. Or it might just be tolerable. Or, it's going to be... It's not necessarily a guarantee that it's going to be okay, but, it's the possibility that it will be. Because if I'm taking this to the extreme, but if you just give up, if you, were to kill yourself or something, right? That's like the opposite of a positive attitude. It's as negative as possible because you're completely closed off to the possibility of there being a positive future, right? So, I forgot the point that I was making, but that's the opposite. So if you kill yourself, you are removing the possibility that anything will ever get better. Whereas, if you try to have a realistically positive perspective, it's like the most valuable thing you can do, I think, to keep yourself going. Hence why that quote is powerful, I think. I think I wrapped this up in a way that actually makes sense. And I'm very surprised that I was able to talk about a single quote and kind of come to a conclusion by the time I finished coloring. That's pretty cool, I gotta say. Not to toot my own horn, but I did not expect that to happen. I expected to ramble for like 30 minutes about something no one cares about. But there you go. There's my pretty image of a single tree on a slightly cloudy day, but mostly sunny. Blue skies, look at all that. Yeah. So I hope that you got something out of this, even though it was relatively short. And remember, you've not yet met all the people you will love.